Okay, recap from last time. What is 1 over 10? Sorry. What is 0.1 as a fraction?
0.1 as a fraction is 1 over 10.
Yeah. Next one.
2 over 10.
And so on. Do you remember what is 0.1 recurring as a fraction?
Yeah.
Go on.
Is it 9 over 10?
1 over 9.
Oh, okay.
0.2 recurring?
2 over 9?
Yep.
3 over 9?
Yep.
4 over 9?
Yep. And so on. And this one here, 3 over 9, that's the same as a third. And you can see 0.3 recurring, that's a third. You see that a lot. So this one here, you have the, or maybe I should just show something else as well. What do you think, what is 0.11 as a fraction?
0.11. That would be 11 over 100.
Any idea what is 0.11 all recurring as a fraction?
11 over 99.
Very good. So if I now go back, so the non-recurring digits are 0. The recurring digits are 9. And so this as a fraction, I believe, is 416 over. So the recurring digit is a 9. And every other digit, so 2 will be 0. So 416 over 900, I think. Let me check. 416 over 900. And that is 0. No, that's not true at all, is it? There's some little easy trick. Okay. Looks like we have to do it the difficult way. And maybe that will show me the easy way to do it. You say x is 0.416 recurring. Let me just skip something. I think I might. Yeah. I think, okay. If x is this, what is 10x? What would you get if you multiplied this decimal by 10? And it might help, instead of saying 6 recurring, I just actually write it as 6666, like that.
Okay.
So what would it be if you times it by 10?
4.16 recurring.
Yeah. And if I was to rewrite the x underneath it, so it's just the exact same thing that was on the top. What is 10x take away 1x?
10x take away 1x. 9x.
That's 9x. And what about these decimals? You'll notice 6 take away 6, 6 take away 6, so they'll all cancel. And what are you left with?
You're left with 4.35.
So that's going to be 5. This one would have to be 11, I think, would it?
Oh yeah.
So that one would be...
So that one would be 11 minus 1, which is 7.
Yeah,
So 3.75.
that's it. And so what is x equal to? So that's 9x. What would be x?
X, 9x.
So 9x is 3.75. How would you get 1x?
Divide them by 9.
Yeah, and so we wanted it as a fraction, so we can write it as a fraction. It's not good to mix fractions and decimals, and so we would just times the top and bottom by 100 to make the top not a decimal, and the bottom would become 900.
Okay.
And that part you could put into your calculator, I'm sure. 3.75 over 9, and simplify it down to 5 over 12. Okay, you don't need to simplify it. But so big picture is, if there's one digit recurring, you start by saying x equals the decimal. If there's one digit recurring, you times by 10. 2 digits recurring times by 100. 3 digits recurring times by 1,000, and so on. Just a number of zeros for that, and it's so these line up. Then you just do one, take away the other, and rearrange. So, any questions so far?
No.
It's tricky. Okay, this one. Okay. Yeah, let me just see some. Okay, how about this one? Write this as a fraction. How do we do it?
Okay, so because it's 2 digits recurring, you have to times it by 100.
Yeah.
So it would become 32.579 recurring.
Yeah. So that is 100x. This is
1x is just a normal one.
Okay, what is next?
Next, you can cancel out the 4 at the end by reoccurring.
So you'd subtract?
Yeah, because they go to 0, the 4 at the end.
Okay.
17.
And so, what's next?
Next you do 5 take away 9, which is 4.
Okay.
No, I mean 5 take away 9.
9 take away 5, sorry. Okay.
2 take away 7 is 5. And 3 take away 5 is 2. 2 take away 0 is 0. And the other one just stays 3.
And over here?
Then you have to put it. You put it over 99.
Yeah. 100x minus x is 99x. And so x is that over 99. And so that we're not mixing decimals and fractions. What would it be, or how would you do it?
It would turn into 32,254 over 99.
Times the top by 1,000, so you have to do the same to the bottom.
Oh, so that would be 99,000.
Yeah. Well done. Any questions about that?
No.
Okay, how about this?
No. I have to. Terminating decimal. What's a terminating decimal again?
So one that doesn't recur, just normal decimal.
Okay.
So it's like multiple choice. A, B, or C.
Um. Uh. I'm gonna say C.
Yep. 3 digits are recurring, and so 3 zeros. That's great. Okay, so this one was 1,000, was that? That was that, so 999. Yeah, and you can put it in your calculator to check. 517 over 999. And we check, and we get 0.517 recurring. Yeah, so we have to write it as a fraction. Great. Okay, so which one do each of these go into? You have to say, would it be with 10x, 100x, or 1000x?
So 0.8 recurring would go to 10x. 0.34 recurring would go to 100x. 0.45 recurring would go to 100x as well. 0.567 recurring would go to 1000x.
Yeah. How about this one?
Would it go to 1000x?
That has only 2 are recurring, so it's 100x. How about this one?
Still 100x.
How many digits recurring?
1. So 10x.
Yeah. Because that's the one you have to get rid of. When you have these lined up, either 1 digit will recur, or 2, or 3. And so you just have to make it so they line up. This one. Okay, how would we write this as a fraction?
So it would. You have to times it by.
No, actually, we did something like that. I think we're okay. Yeah, let's try this one.
So do you have to times this one by 100?
Yeah. And so what would you get?
You would get 54. 5.4.
Yeah, 5 point. Well, what if I wrote it the long way? So what if I wrote it as x equals 0.0545454? What would that be if you multiplied it by 100?
It would be 5.45.
Yeah.
Oh, so you have to times it by 1,000.
No, correct. And what is x times 100?
100x.
Yeah. And what's next?
Next, you have to take it away.
Yeah.
So 4 minus 4 is 0, 5 minus 5 is 0, 4 minus 4 is 0, 5 minus 5 is 0, 4 minus 4 is 0, 5 minus 5 is 0, and 4 and then for this one, it would be 4 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be 99x for the other ones. So then it will be 54 over 990.
That's it. Well done. Great. Any questions there?
No.
Alright. That one. 54 over 99, and it simplifies. So, one digit recurring, sure. A recurring, this was recur. That's alright. And let's see. That's okay. This is just some extra stuff. So, exam questions. Let's see. I'll do these. Okay, how would we do this?
Express the recurring decimal 0.15. Give it so for this one you times it by 10.
Yep.
So and when you times it by 10, it will become 1.55. 1.151515. Oh no, it's just 5 because 1's not there. 1 wasn't reoccurring. So then you do x, and x would be 0.155555.
Yeah.
And then if you take away all the 5 minus 5s will get cancelled because it will just add up to 0. And then you do 1 minus 5, which is 4, and then 1 minus 0, which is 1. And the 10x minus 1x is 9x.
Mm-hmm.
So to make it decimal, you turned 1.4 to 14 and 9 to 90.
So final answer?
The final answer is 14 over 90.
That's it. And actually, they want it in its simplest form.
Oh, in its simplest. What time is it? Use 7. Let's see what they going. 7 and 45.
Well done. 7 over 45. And that is 7 over 45 for 3 marks. Any questions about that?
No.
You nailed it. You're going to be fine with that. Same. Let me go back. That's got 2 recurring. Yeah. I just want to pick one that looks difficult. I think this one might be the most difficult. Actually, let me check my sheet. I might have a few extra questions on this. Alex, pretty difficult. Probably same. Ooh, look at this one. This one looks like it's the most difficult. Okay, let's try this one. Yeah, this is a great one. And just before we do that, okay. Yeah, it's definitely the most difficult. Okay, how do we do this?
You think I'd have proved that 1.36 times y is equal to. So for this one, so you need to times those two. So do you still need to do like 1000x minus x and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you do 1000x.
Yeah. Oh wait. No, sorry.
Oh no. Do 100x.
Yeah.
So it would become 13.6.
13.6 and it'd be easier.
63636.
Yeah.
And x is 0.13636. And so the 3 minus 3 and the 6 minus 6 get cancelled out. And then you do 1 minus 6, which is 5. Then 13 minus 0, which is 13. And 100x minus 1x, which is 99x. And then you turn 13.5 into a whole number, so it would be 135, and 99 would become 990. And then as a decimal, it would be 135 over 990.
And using the question, using what they said in the question, what do you think this simplifies down to?
1 over 33.
Oh, hang on. We actually... easiest way would be just put it in our calculator at that point. 135 over 990. So that's 3 over 22. Okay. Sorry, we're not actually finished this question. So that's this one. Any idea what this is?
So do you just have to do what we did last time?
You could. You might remember it though. There was a quick way if all the digits recur.
So the answer would just be 2, right?
What is 0.2 as a fraction?
2 over 10.
0.2 recurring as a fraction?
2 over 9.
Yeah, if all the digits recur, it's much easier. Okay.
Okay, then you need to times it.
And you can cancel down beforehand.
So what you have to do you need to wait, you can cancel it down more.
You can cancel down diagonally.
Oh yeah, so 3 would become 1 and 9 would become 3 and 22 would become 11 and 2 would become 1. And the answer is 1 over 33.
Yeah, 1 times 1 over 11 times 3, and that is 1 over 33. Great. And I don't have the answer. I do have the answer somewhere. What question was that? That was question 9. And yeah, just no way around it. You just have to do the whole thing. Method mark for let's see. Yeah. All right, great. Any questions about that?
Nope, no question.
It's a 3-mark question. Why did I do this to me? And so, okay, what do you give yourself for converting recurring decimals into fractions?
I think I'm pretty good at it.
I think you're grand. And so, any topic in particular you want to do next, or should I pick?
You can pick.
So I thought we would finish this factorizing that we didn't finish, but maybe I'm wrong. So you're pretty good. Let's just say, this is what I was going to do. This is what I was going to do. Did we ever solve these things? Yeah, so we solved those. And so we didn't do the higher grade ones. I'll hold back on those. This was the one I wanted to do. Okay, solve this equation.
the equation. So 3x squared equals, so so
So any idea?
so you first do you take away 3,
What's
divided by 3,
divide by 3? Yeah.
and that is 49.
Yeah.
And then how do you take away a square?
What is the opposite of squared?
A minus?
Square.
Oh wait, square root. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you do square root of 2. Oh no, square root of 49.
Yeah. What is that?
That is 7.
Well done. Believe it or not, there's another possible answer, which is -7. Plus or minus 7, because -7 squared also gives you 49.
Okay.
That's great. Plus or minus 7. Let's see. What is the difference between how you should solve these two questions? Spot the difference. The difference is in the second one. It says to 2 decimal places. What that tells you is this one up here, you'll be able to factorize it and you'll get exact answers. You'll get like x is 2, x is 3, something like that. X is -5. With this one down here, it'll just be decimals, and so you can't do it by factorizing. You have to solve using the quadratic formula. It's a formula that's given to you. Do you know the quadratic formula? Have you seen it?
No.
It's a big, massive, weird thing. Minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So it's just the biggest and hardest substitution. And that is when it's written in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So for this one up here, what is a, what is b, what is c?
What is A, what is B, what is C? So 3 is A, 6 is B, and 2 is C?
-2.
Minus C.
And so sub them into that crazy formula.
So would it be minus 3 plus minus 6 squared minus 4 minus 2?
4 times a times c.
4 times minus 2 times c?
Minus 2 times 3. So a and c.
Oh, okay.
All over.
over 2 times 3.
Yeah. And so put that whole crazy thing into your calculator.
Okay. How do you do the plus minus thing?
Just leave it as plus.
Okay. Square root. Wait, no, it's not x, it's times. Oh, yeah, all of that has to be fine. Oh, you have to be careful. I got minus 3 plus 2 square root 3 over 6.
Minus 3 plus square root 2. And press SD for 2 decimal places.
Okay, I got 0.7735.
So
Zero.
that's all right. 0.77 to 2 decimal places. And so to keep the whole thing in your calculator, just press left or right. So you can edit it.
Just got rid of the answer.
That's fine. Do you still have all the other stuff?
Yeah.
Change the plus to a minus. So you press the delete button, which is beside the AC one.
Okay. So turn the plus that's there to a minus.
All over 2 times. Let's see. So it was minus 6 plus. Yeah, just change the plus to a minus. That's because it's plus or minus.
Wait, you didn't put Oh, wait a minute.
4 times. I missed out on the times 3.
No.
Minus 6 plus square root 6 squared minus 4 times.
Wait, I think I did the minus wrong.
Okay. What do you get now?
I got minus 3 add 2 square root 15 over 6.
So this is what I'm getting. Minus 3 plus root 15 over 3. How is your one different from my one?
Your your 3 is before the way I put mine.
Shouldn't make a difference. So.
Oh, and at the beginning I put 3 instead of 6.
That'll be it. So change that one and see what you get.
Okay. I get minus 3 plus square root of 15 over 3.
Yeah, and SD.
SD, and then I have to do it to 2 decimal places, right?
Yeah.
So 0.29.
Okay, and then edit it by pressing left or right to get the minus version. So change the plus to a minus at the start. So the plus or minus bit that we had it as a plus, that now becomes a minus.
Okay. So the plus or minus. Yeah, I've turned it to minus.
Yeah, what is that?
Oh. It's the same thing that you have on your screen.
And SD?
It is minus 2.29.
So minus 2.29. And let's check. So minus 2.29 and 0.29. Well done. Yep, so it's just that formula. You sub in your values. Any questions about that?
No.
Okay, so let's try this one. Any idea about this?
Okay. How do you do this one?
Same way. What do you remember about that formula?
What, the last question?
Yeah.
Um.
Oh no, I believe they give you that formula. So similar. Let's see. Yeah, they give you the formula. So x equals minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So how do you go about it?
So a would be 5x squared.
Just 5.
Oh, just okay. B would be 6x.
Just 6. Like it's just a number that's in front of it.
Oh, okay. And 2 is C. So yeah.
Something's missing from the 2.
Minus.
Yep. And so what goes into the calculator, or try this one?
Okay. So what goes into the calculator is minus 5.
B isn't 5.
Oh, minus 6.
Yeah.
Plus or minus. Plus minus 6 squared.
Square root 6 squared.
Minus 4 times minus 2 times minus 2 again.
It is AC.
Oh, so times 5.
Yeah.
Over 2 times 5.
Well done. Okay, try putting that in.
Okay. Which one should I put in first?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Should be find easier.
Okay, I've done it.
Okay.
And my answer was wait, I need to do this. 0.27.
And is that full marks?
No. Do you have to change it, the plus to minus?
Yep.
And I got minus 1.47.
7. 0.27 and minus 1.47. Well done. You get 2 answers for these because it's quadratic. Just like this one here, we got 2 answers, plus or minus 7, because 7 squared is 49 and minus 7 squared is also 49. There's just one more thing I want to try, and that's when you have a negative. Tricky one. Yes. So this one, I just want to see if is there the most challenging type. Does it get more challenging? So this is probably the most challenging. You might try to factorize it. You might try to do different things. It's a it says to 3 significant figures, and so that means you use the quadratic formula. If it says 2 decimal places, something like that, quadratic formula. Or if it just says solve it, and it doesn't say to any decimal places, you won't be using the quadratic formula. There'll be an easier way to do it, which would be factorizing. Okay, so this one, it says the 3 sig fig, like round your answer, and so that means we're using quadratic formula. You would look on your formula sheet, and it has this big formula. Okay, how do we do this one?
So A would be 3, B 5, and C 1.
2 things are missing.
I mean minus 1.
So 1 thing is missing.
And minus 5.
Yeah, so this time you have 2 negatives. Okay, what's next?
Next it would be minus 5.
Well done.
Plus minus in the square bracket. Minus 5 squared minus 4 times 3 times minus 1 over 2 times 3.
So try putting that in your calculator. I suspect you'll make a mistake. What will say? And when you have it, tell me your first answer.
Okay. It says maths error.
I expected that. Press left to edit it. The -5 squared, the -5 is in a bracket. The calculator is using BIDMAS, so it did indices first and subtracting second. So in -5 squared should give you +25, but the calculator was doing it as -25. So you have to put the -5 in a bracket the way I have it there.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so my first answer is 1.847.
So that's 3 decimal places, 3 significant figures.
Oh, so 4 would become 5.
Yeah, 1.85. And
So,
how? 3 digits. 3 significant figures like 3 digits, 1.85. And how do you get second answer?
Second answer, change the plus to minus.
Right.
And that is minus 0.18.
0.18. And just to show it, you do 180, even though it's the same thing. I wonder what they wrote. Yeah, they wrote 180. Any zeros at the front don't count. So 0 in the middle does count. It has significance. Okay. Big picture is this -5, as I was expecting. That has to be in a bracket so that it does brackets before subtracting instead of indices before subtracting. Let's see. I'll do that in a sec. And so let me go back to the one I skipped. Yeah. And so let's try this one. We don't factorize it because they say 2 decimal places, so it's the formula. Okay, how about this
one? Okay, so would A be X?
What if I did that?
Oh, it would be 1.
Yeah.
B minus 17.
Mm-hmm.
And C minus 56.
Mm-hmm.
So then writing it down, it would be minus 17
Mm-hmm.
Plus minus square root, then minus 17, but it needs to be, minus 17 squared, and then minus 4 times 1 times minus 56 over 2 times 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, time to write it in my calculator. Oh wait, the minus 17 needs to be in brackets, right?
Well done. And in theory, every number would be in a bracket, but that's the only one that doesn't work out.
Okay, so for the first one, I got 16.06. I mean 07.
Okay.
And then take away, and it becomes minus. It is the other one is 0.93.
9.3. You're way off somewhere. So what is in your calculator if you press left?
Oh wait. Oh no. I forgot to put the I forgot to do 1 times minus 15. My
Okay.
minus 56.
Okay.
Okay. So my first one is 19.82.
I'm not getting that. Or maybe, is that with plus or minus?
Plus.
So how is your one different from my one? Oh, I did it wrong. It is 1 times 2 on the bottom. It is times. Let's see. 19.82. Okay, and then the other one.
And then the minus one is minus 2.82.
And 19.82 and minus 2.82. Great. And so, quadratic formula. What do you give yourself for that?
I think all's good.
That's great. And so before we were doing the recurring fractions, yeah. So if it's got 1 digit recurring times 10, 2 digits recurring times 100, 3 digits recurring times 1,000, and
Yeah.
you just go through the steps. Yeah, how was that for you, Carlos?
It was good.
Any topic in particular you want to do next time, or should I pick?
You can pick.
Any questions for me in general?
No.
Well done, Carlos. You did great. I look forward to chatting again next week.
Thank you.
All right, have a good week. Goodbye.
Bye.